Mr. Y and Miss Malini, welcome to our show.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Most welcome. So let's start the show with, Mr. Y, you're the president of the Auckland Tamil Association.
That's right.
And Miss Malini, you are the advisor, the official advisor of the association.
Yes, I am.
So as the show is about your memories of 2018, would you like to give a brief description about how was your 2018 related to your professional as well as your personal life?
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll take the angle of Auckland Tamil Association.
Yeah.
Auckland Tamil Association was established in 2014 and spearheaded by Mr. Y. Ravindran. So for 2018, I had just come on board and joined Auckland Tamil Association from 2017. So if you look at it, it has been pretty busy year.
Yes.
We had a lot of events lined up, and I think a lot of time was dedicated to harnessing the Tamil community and creating holistic programs. So a lot of our content that we created, or a lot of the events that we created, was a very holistic approach. We had delved into arts and culture. We had arts and culture. We had sports events. We had also taken care of the mental aspects. We had stress management, and we also harnessed the younger ones who come into, and the foreigners who come in to study, especially the Tamil youth. We kind of brought them together. We taught them the way of life in Auckland and New Zealand in general, and also even from the nitty-gritty of how to write your resume, how to get a job, how do you attend an interview. So it was a holistic approach, and the main aim of Auckland Tamil Association is to make sure that we harness the youth and as well as the families, the Tamil families, and make sure that New Zealand becomes their home and not just a stopover.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's our mission.
So thank you, Ms. Malini. Holding the thought, Mr. Y, so Ms. Malini said that we are doing different cultural events, we are doing CV writing workshops and everything for the students so that they think that this is a home for them, right?
Yes, they all come with the big dreams.
Yeah.
Okay, not only for studies, they want to settle down in this beautiful country.
Definitely, yes.
So, but they are not very well prepared for it.
Yes.
Okay, especially when they look for a job, they don't understand what's the Kiwi CV and how the interviews are. So we have a special seminar for those people,
Yes.
and we arrange real consultant for it
Yeah.
to come and take classes for them,
Yes.
so that we prepare them how to go into the real world in New Zealand. Yeah, that's one of our main challenge for last year. We did 2 seminars, and all the students who attended, they really benefited from those. Otherwise, there's no one to teach them.
Definitely, and that was a very good gesture shown by the Tamil Association.
Yeah.
So let's talk about what was the biggest achievement you think has been in 2018 from your organization towards the benefit of the people.
We can't just put our finger down and say it's just this one, because we had actually delved into many avenues. One of the bigger events that we did was we stepped out of the Auckland arena, or the New Zealand arena, and we brought in celebrities from India as our guest performers. So we had brought them down, and we had events organized not just from India, but we also brought in artists from Singapore as well. So the professional artists came in, and they collaborated with the local talents here. We also did the New Zealand blood donation drive, where we brought the community, and it's an annual event spearheaded by Mr. Y. Ravindran. So that's another thing that we do. We had an event in April that we brought in people from Singapore and Malaysia, professionals, and who collaborated with the local talents here. And then, of course, our Deepavali function.
Yeah.
The South Indians call it Deepavali. The
Yeah.
North Indians say it as Diwali.
Diwali.
So our Deepavali function, what we did was we also again brought in talents from India. We brought in a producer, director, actor, comedian, a lyricist, a writer from India who's quite popularly. He's acted with Kamal Hassan and Rajnikant, and we brought him in to do a stand-up comedy as well as mimicry. And we paired him up with another singer from India, Yugendran. They were the key celebrities, and together with our local talents, it was a day of song, dances, and stand-up comedy, and we had food, a lot of merrymaking. Yeah.
That's good. And I also read that you guys also hosted a badminton
Yes,
challenge
that's
near
right.
about the Diwali festival. How did it go?
It went very well. Nearly about 25 teams participated
Oh, that's
in
good.
on senior level, and in junior level we had about 5 teams, and the whole badminton court was full. One full day we had the tournament, and we selected the first, second, and third prizes, and the prizes were distributed on a Diwali day by Mr. Bob Dylan.
Oh,
Yes.
right.
And that was a big event for us, one of the big events.
That's good.
Getting
Yeah.
all the players together and conducting the tournament for them. And all Indians, they love badminton. And that's a big
Definitely,
club.
that is one of the most favorite sport of all our Indians.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, we're embarking on a cricket match as well.
Yes.
Ravindran
Yeah,
will tell you
this
that.
year we are participating in a tournament. We have got our own cricket team, which is participating in a tournament.
Yeah, we've also embarked on a cricket tournament as well. We started in 2018, but the culmination of it, the grand finale, will be in 2019. And Mr. Vai Ravindran will give you more details about it.
Yeah, it's a tournament played by different communities, Indian communities, like Kannada Kutta, Telugu Association, Marathi. All these associations joined together, and we call it a migrant tournament. And every association, they send a team, and we play against each other. And we
Yes.
have the finals in first week of March. Yes, next
That's
year.
good to know.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's one of our strengths. Our biggest strength of Auckland Tamil Association is that we collaborate with other associations as well. And we also collaborated with the Hamilton Tamil Association, and we brought down a professor from India to speak about the culture and the religion and the Tamil society at length. So we had like a talk show in Hamilton, which we collaborated with the Hamilton Tamil Association, and we all had gone down there to support it as a big family. So I think the biggest strength we have is that we are not a standalone society. We have a lot of collaborations, and I think that intercultural exchange we have also done with the Pearl of the Islands Foundation. We also had a cultural and heritage exchange with them. So I think that's our biggest strength, that we actually have the other societies coming together and collaborating with us.
Especially with
That's
the Central Indian Association,
Yeah.
Mr. Bahuguna. We are also one of the members in that.
Had an association with them this year itself in April,
That's right.
along with the Telangana Association,
Yes,
and I
yes.
had quite a brief discussion with with him.
Mhm, mhm.
How are you feeling? How is this association working for you?
Like it's really good. Like
Yeah.
we are not alienating from the other association in New Zealand
Yeah.
because we have a feeling that Tamils, they stand aloof. No, we are not.
Yes,
We
definitely.
collaborate with everyone.
Everyone,
Yes.
yes. So let's talk about Michael Woods, who also I think you people honored him.
Yes.
So would you like to show some light upon how did it go? How did you how was the ceremony? What was it all about?
Okay. Mr. Vai Ravindran was very impressed with how, at any event that we call on for Mr. Michael Woods to partake,
Yeah.
he comes willingly, and he gives us a lot of support by staying throughout the event. Most of our events are in Tamil, and I think the ultimate was when he had sat through a 2-hour Tamil drama from the beginning till the end,
Oh, that's
and
marvelous, yeah.
enjoying every moment and
Yes.
absorbing the language and the culture.
Yeah.
And Mr. Vai Ravindran then suggested to the team, saying that he's been supporting the Tamils, and not just Auckland Tamil Association, the Tamils as a whole. And we thought, and his interest, his keen interest in the language and the culture, we thought, why not honor him? And we bestowed the title Tamil Chalvan,
Yeah.
which literally means wealth of Tamil, son of Tamil. The many narratives of how you can actually decipher that to be. All right, yeah.
I think that was a very good information for all our viewers.
Now, whenever he comes for the program,
Yeah.
he studies about Tamil,
Yeah.
and he says a few words about Tamil still. And this time he spoke in Tamil too.
What is his favorite word? I would like to know.
Vanakkam and Nandri.
Vanakkam and Nandri. Vanakkam is
Vanakkam.
how we greet someone. When we greet someone, we say Vanakkam. It's similar to Namaste.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Nandri is a thank you.
All right. I should have said Vanakkam to you people.
Vanakkam.
So moving on from Michael Woods, as you said, he was honored, and he learns these Tamil words and everything when he comes. It shows that people are interested in the culture. They are trying. People from outside are interested in our own
Yes.
culture. So why not all of us together?
All right.
So in 2018, Ms. Malini, as you mentioned, there were so many things which you started, which are growing good, which have reached a level of expectations of yours. What do you think is the best which you started and it is going the best right now for you?
I think encouraging the youth is one of the aspects that I think as an association we're really proud of. As you had mentioned, we had done the badminton tournament, we've started the cricket match. So we're trying to get the Tamil youth to come together. And the other aspect that we've actually ventured out into would be the visual communication. So we have a group of young talents who've come together, and they took part in a short film competition And it's an annual competition that's been happening for over the years right now. So our team the team that was funded by Auckland Tamil Association had partake in one of these short film competitions, and they won 8 awards in that one competition. So that made us really proud. So they had like
definitely.
yeah,
a
the
great
cinematography.
achievement.
Yeah, so yeah,
And
that's,
we are very happy that we gave opportunities for youngsters to bring up the talents.
Bring up the talents.
Yes. And actually, they took part in 2 tournaments, 2 short films. In both of them, they won a lot of awards. In one, they grabbed 8. Another one, they grabbed about 4. Yeah.
That's good. So this is a personal question from my own side. I would like to ask, how do the people, like the Tamil people or the students, can reach you? Like, what is the easiest? Like, sometimes people don't know. They are just like blindly going. They know that there is something, but they are not able to reach some associations like this. How do you recommend these people, or you advise these people to reach you people for the help or whatever?
yeah, we are on all SNS platforms. Any social networking sites that you have, we are on Facebook, we are on IG, so you can connect with us through that. And I think Mr. Vai would also share a telephone number, so if you need to contact us, yeah.
And one of our EC members is also a student.
All right, that's
And
good.
he's doing a good job in bringing all the students together. Yes, and we also tell them that come and make the networking over here, because we never know from which side you're going to get a job from. Okay, and this is a very good place for socializing and networking.
Definitely.
Yes.
So, Mr. Mai and Miss Malini, how are you planning to celebrate your Christmas and New Year, personally as well as professionally?
Last year,
Yeah.
first time we celebrated Christmas, and that was a big success because Malini and her husband hosted the whole show,
That's good,
and
yeah.
they stole the hearts of every Tamilian in New Zealand.
And
in
definitely
Auckland.
she must have done a good job. I'm
Yes.
very sure.
Thank
about
you,
it.
thank you, Michelle.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was the first time we celebrated Christmas.
So, Mali,
Okay.
how was the show? Like, what was the show about? How did you guys? Yeah.
Okay, we wanted to have a celebration, and because during Deepavali, if you notice, there are a lot of events that's lined up.
Yeah.
So we're thinking, why not Christmas? We are in New Zealand and in Auckland, and why not celebrate Christmas? So we came up with an idea of just having lots of food, lots of singing and dancing. And what we did was we just did not just confine the performances to stage. We had our celebrities come down and engage with the audiences. So we had like a half an hour of session where the audiences would request their whatever song that was close to their heart they wanted to dedicate to their near and loved ones. So when that happened, and the singer would come down, like Mr. Yugendra would come down and he would sing next to them. So I think that engagement was established, and I think that was also snowballed into all our other events. If you look at any event that we do, we easily see 300 to 400 people coming for our events. Yeah, so we've even had once we had to close our gates and say, that's the max we can allow into the hall. Yeah, right. So
And Mr.
So like
Bakshi was there on that day.
that's good. Yeah.
And he asked for a Hindi song,
Okay.
and he was able to sing a Hindi song too.
yeah, so yeah. So Mr. Yugendra we call him the encyclopedia for Tamil songs, and
Yeah.
mostly a lot of songs. He does Malayalam, he does Hindi numbers and all that.
Multi-
So you can just ask him any song and he would be able to sing that song. So
Yeah.
that's what happened. So that's how we started Christmas celebration. This year, I think I'm going back to Singapore with my family, and we're going to be celebrating Christmas and New Year's in Singapore. And I think Mr. Vai has his own
Yeah.
plans.
So Mr.
It-
Vai is going to create a super hit show here this time, right, Miss Malini?
We are planning,
Yeah.
okay, but still not materialized. Okay, we are still in the planning
And
stage.
how about New Year?
New Year's as well, as I said, I'm already going to be in Singapore. But we are planning other things for next year, 2019. We have got a series of events lined up as well.
Okay.
For the first time, we are going to be celebrating Pongal, which is also our harvest festival. We have planned to do this in February. And yeah,
That's good,
so it's going to be a very interesting show where we are going to showcase the traditional art forms as well as the importance of the Pongal festival. It's celebrated over 3 days. And the first day is going to be like, we say a thank you to the sun god. So Suryan, we call it, and we sing praises of him, and we literally thank him for blessings, because harvest has to happen with the sun, right? So
Definitely, yeah.
then the second day is what we call the Mata Pongal, where we pay homage to the cows and those who they've helped, the cattle basically that has helped us in the farming. Albeit we are living in the modern society and we have no connections with the village, but I think it's about time that we also understand that a lot of things goes back to there, and how much they are actually helping us to develop in our cities. But if that culture was not there, a lot of us would not even have food for ourselves. You can have tablets that's coming out that a scientist is inventing, but it's not the same as having a plate full of food. So on the third day is what we call the Kanam Pongal, where we go and visit relatives and establish connections. So for the first time, we are going to be celebrating Pongal in Auckland with Auckland Tamil Association.
And also we are trying to bring the local games which we play in Tamil Nadu. Yes.
During that
During
Pongal celebration.
This is going
That
to be
celebration is definitely going to be a hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing that we have lined up for 2019 for now.
And just holding that thought about celebrations and everything, what is one of the main objectives you people are carrying for 2019 to help the people around? Like, is there any single objective, or you have multiple things lined up and you're trying to correct all of those?
We have, as I said earlier, we have got multiple platforms that we are trying to. The biggest mission is to harness the Tamil youth and families and make sure that they feel New Zealand and Auckland is their home. So that's our biggest mission. So what we do is we try to make them feel at home. So we have got socializing events, and we become a support system as well. So when I first moved to New Zealand in 2017 in October, I think the biggest support that I had was Auckland Tamil Association. Because
That's
when
good
you
to know, actually,
so you have got when we first moved in here, from where to go get your groceries to where you get your furniture to which school to put your children in. So if somebody falls sick, he visited us at home. When I told him that my son was sick, my 5-year-old was sick, and he just turned up at home and he said, "Come, I will bring you to the right doctor." And so that support system is here. So basically what we want to do is that we want to tell people that Auckland can be home. It's not just a stopover. So that's our basic thing. And we also want to make sure that our tradition, our culture, our heritage is passed on to the next generation. So in the pipeline, we are actually now trying to harness some funds to start a language center where we educate the younger ones to learn the language. And also have a cultural exchange as well by bringing in other regional languages, basically a language center. So that's our biggest project.
That's going to be a big challenge for us, because our main thing for 2019 is to start a Tamil school and to teach all the youngsters the language Tamil, which is how many years old?
Oh, it's time immemorial. It dates back to many, many centuries ago. So that is our biggest aim to actually the biggest project that we want to do for 2019, apart from the usual blood donation drive and the festivities and the sports and the films and all of that. This is the main thing that we're working on right now.
Actually, I really loved your explanation, taking your personal thing into it and then explaining, like, I came like this and this thing happened. Because people don't know this.
And a lot of people call us.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's good to know.
As soon as they land here, they'll go and Google it. Oh, there's Auckland Tamil Association. We give our phone number. Even at night, midnight, even from India, we get calls. What to do? Okay, we give them nice guidelines for them. Okay, and they're very happy that there is an association here who's helping out. Yes.
All right. And Mr. Vai, you are also associated with a radio show in the name of Sangam, and you were just honored lately.
That's right.
Yeah. Would you like our viewers to know about your show and how did you go along with the show?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like that's for the Planet FM.
Yeah.
Okay. Before there's another Sangam, Tamil Sangam, which I was a founding member of that. Okay. We started a radio program with Planet FM from 2001, and I did that program for nearly 10 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah, long time. And before that, I was with the temple, the Mangri temple, and that they also did a radio program that I did from 1997 to 2013.
And what was the radio program about?
The Tamil thing is mostly about what's happening in New Zealand, what's happening in Tamil Nadu.
Okay, basically it was connected to Tamil Nadu.
Yes. Cool. And we play a lot of movie songs.
Okay.
All
the Tamil songs?
All Tamil songs, old ones, which people like to hear, or the old ones. Okay. And for the temple one, we give all the religious songs and speeches by saints, or we read from a book, Also, I did a program for Vedanta Society.
Okay.
Okay, and we used to read about Vedanta in the radio. Okay, now we, for the Auckland Tamil Association, we got a program every Sunday,
Okay.
morning 9 to 9:30. It's called Melisai. But that particular award was given for my service to the Tamil Sangam
Yes.
for nearly 10, 12 years maybe.
I would like to congratulate you on
Thank
that.
you, thank you.
Ms. Malini, for coming to our show and sharing all your thoughts around your personal life as well as professional and your aims and objectives about the Auckland Tamil Association. What would you like to give tell our viewers about your wishes or a brief?
Okay, Auckland Tamil Association is for the Tamils in Auckland, and I wish all Tamilians who are living in Auckland to come and join us. And whenever we have a celebration, come and join and show and give us a support, so that I know I can bring only about 300 to 400 people for a function, but I'm sure there are about another 1,000, 2,000 people out there, and many of them would be working or studying. Okay, that's okay. But other people, I like to invite them to come and join the Auckland Tamil Association whenever we gather.
It was a pleasure joining you here, Raksha. So
Thank you.
may I wish you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Same to you, Malini.
Thank you so much. And I would like to also take this opportunity to thank Apna TV viewers. A very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. God bless.